Okay, hi everyone. My name is Benedict and my friend and family call me Bene. Welcome in my little corner of my room, the little corner of the web where I talk about what I like to knit and crochet, what I would like to knit, and what I've knitted so far. So, in the last episode, it was before Christmas, so I'm back in France with a cold. Sorry for the cough. So let's start. I'm sorry, I'm a bit rusty and sick. So I'm going to try to be efficient. So let's start with what I'm wearing. Yes. So I'm wearing my first ever sweater. It's a pattern from Bene Knits, standing up. The first sweater or the novice sweater? It's a raglan sweater, and I knitted it in acrylic wool from Filda in red. I reclaim the yarn from the sweater I tried to knit when I was 20 years old and knit my first sweater in the round. And I'm wearing store-bought shawl that my mother-in-law bought for me in Spain. I love the color and I really need it because we have negative temperature here in the north of Paris. It's very cold. Okay, so during this holiday I was in bed with a cold, so I didn't knit as much as I wanted, but still I have finished my daughter's socks. I had one left. I had to knit the ankle. The one is a bit shorter than the other because I wanted to leave some yarn to make another pair for her sister. It's been worn. She loves them. It's very cold here, so she wears them in bed. Sorry. It's a Zauberball, crazy Zauberball yarn, and it's perfect. I knitted the size medium for children, adolescents, like 10 to 13 years old. And I have this left. So I'm not sure I'll have enough to knit another pair for my other daughter. So I'm thinking about using scrappy yarn. But even like that, I'm not sure I have to wait the yarn to know if I have enough. We went to Spain on train, so I brought another pair of socks with me. So this one is for my husband. It's another pair of the DRK Everyday Sock from Andrea Maori, the only pattern of socks I know how to knit because I'm still new at knitting socks. But you know, I'm getting there. So this is Regia yarn. I don't remember the weight. It's a sock yarn in Regia, and the color is a number. So I put all the information in the description box below because I can't remember the number. And I'm knitting the medium size for men. I'm still knitting to get to it's a toe up sock, and I'm still knitting to get to the ankle. So that's for sock knitting. Was perfect knitting project for my first 6 hours of train to Barcelona, and then 6 hours of train from Barcelona to Malaga. So I'm going to talk about, because I've got a few projects sorry, on the go. So let's talk about the project where I'm a bit stuck. It's a project from Line magazine. This it's a winter 23, and the pattern is I've talked about it before. Let me show you the pattern. Yes, it's this one from Anna Strandberg. So it's a cable sweater, but the cable is only on the arms. It's gorgeous. I'm knitting it in this color. I'm going to take my notes because it was clear in my head before I turned on the camera, but not now. So it's Wool Dreamers Mota in the colorway 718G. Show it again. I'm knitting the size 4 in US 7 needles, and I'm stopped because I'm about to split for the sleeves, but I have to give it a think about it, because I wrote in my notes that my gauge was tighter for the arms, so I think I have to increase more, because I didn't change, I didn't went up a needle size for the arm, so I think I need to put more stitches in the arm, because my arms are quite are big. I need space. Otherwise, I really like the pattern. So you start you start by the color. You need the color, and at the same time you start right away in the color the cable that will go on the side, and then you need stockinette in the front and in the back. It's a bit crunch up on my needle, but I think when it will be blocked, it will be even more beautiful. The yarn is very squishy and soft. It reminds me of the Ulysse, maybe Gilead for the weight, because it's a worsted. Gilead from Dererum Natura. It's the same kind of yarn, but it's Spanish, and I wanted to try some Spanish yarn. So I'm stuck, but I'm going to keep on knitting. So the other project I'm knitting now, it's I frogged the Winter Beach cardi from Andrea Mauri. It was a cable cardigan. Not because of the pattern, but because of me. It was too much for me. It was too much. I needed too much space to knit that, and I already have a cable sweater in my head now, so I didn't want to knit it. But maybe I'll knit it later on. So I frogged that, and with the same yarn, I thought, oh, maybe I could knit the bandana cardigan from the Liner magazine. So I swatched and kind of worked. So, and I think it's very good because I'm using a pattern from this magazine. Sorry, it's just the way I've been coughing during all the holidays. So the bandana cardigan is from Rosa Pomar. Let me show you. I'm sorry, maybe I'll put a picture on the screen because I'm always doing that. Maybe I should use a look for it before, because last episode I did the same. I went through all the pages of the cardigan. So it's a very long and warm cardigan. It's a new technique to me because you start from the back and then you increase and then you pick up the stitches on the side here, I think, to start the shoulders. So this is the fabric. Maybe it's going to be too big, I don't know. I didn't get gauge for not exactly, so I kind of did math in my head, and math is not not good at math, so I'm not sure about what I'm doing, but I'm using Fil d'Art Randonnée yarn that I had in stash since COVID confinement. I'm using needle size 10, but I didn't get gauge, but the fabric is a bit tighter. It was way too loose when I went from to 10.5 millimeters needle. I got gauge for that, but the fabric was really too large. So I'm going to knit size 3 because it's a pattern where you have a lot of positive ease. I think 12 to 22 inches or 30.5 to 56 centimeters of positive ease. I don't need that much positive ease, so I'm going to knit a smaller size. I'm not sure about what I'm doing, but I'm enjoying the process. I like the fabric, and it's a cardigan. It's a cardigan I want to wear when I'm working from home. So I'm not going to construction. It's very long. Okay, very long and classic cardigan, work from the top down. So that's what I'm knitting from the Liner magazine. Those two one cardigan and one cable sweater. So I have one pair of socks, one cable sweater, one cardigan that I've just started last week, and so I didn't bring the cardigan or the sweater with me to Spain because I was I thought that maybe a crochet project would be easier, and was perfect. It was a perfect project for the train. So let me show you. I'm doing the Pepin. It's a bag, a crochet bag from this Pom Pom magazine, Summer Crush. I'm going to enter the Cal from Sonder. I think she's doing a Cal, the Pom Pom Love Cal, because we all know that Pom Pom is stopping to edit those magazines. It's a shame. So to show them our appreciation, she organized the Cal, and I thought that was a great idea. So I'm doing this bag in katona, chipier, I think. Chipier yarn, katona, chipiers. It's cotton yarn. The colors are numbers, so I couldn't find off-white, so I took, it's 248. It's more like linen. Then a bright pink, which color number I can't remember, but it's a bag, so you can customize it the way you want. I have this left from the first bowl of yarn. And then for the pink, for the green, I just use leftovers from that I had lying around in the house. So that's what I've been doing in the train. I have to do 24 squares. It's very entertaining. You learn the pattern before you finish the bag, so I don't need to look at the magazine when I was in the train. I was just knitting, crocheting, and what I would do, I would just crochet like 2 or 3 pink center, and then do the green ribbing on all of them, and then in one go just do the square part. So I've been crocheting. I've got 4 left, 4 granny square left. It's very easy, even if you're not very good at crochet. You can just watch a few videos. For me it's a beginner pattern, at least for the crochet square. Then you have to make the bag, and I haven't done that yet, and I hope I won't do what I sometimes do, like finish all the crochet and then leave it lying around for 2 years. So what can I say about this crochet pattern? Do I have more notes? No. I'm going very fast, but I've got very little green yarn left. I already changed colors because it's only leftovers, so but you can't really tell the difference between this green and this green, so it's okay. It's a scrappy pattern, but the only green left I have in my stash in cotton are those two colors, and I have 4 granny square left to make. So I think I'm going to go for this green that I'm using to do the pastek top, which is also a pattern from this this magazine, and it's still a work in progress, so maybe I'll talk about this one in the next episode, because this is the green cotton yarn that I bought to crochet this pattern last summer, and I'm nearly done, but I'm stuck. So I think this is going to be one of my next work in progress. So maybe I'll use this green for the 4 square that I have left, and so 1 pair of socks, 1 cable cardigan, sweater, 1 cardigan. I barely started that one. 1 bag, 1 crochet bag, 1 crazy project that I'm going to show you. So this, it's a back side. It's not the back, it's the front, but it's more like that. So it's I don't know really what it is. My daughter said that I could make a pillow, so I'm doing this. I started that last year, 2 years ago, and I've stopped because I want to finish the bag, and because I have only that amount of yarn left. I hope that I will have enough. It's my older daughter kind of face. So her head is here, it's too long. Here is her mouth, cheeks, the nose, and I'm doing the eye now. From like right now it doesn't look like much, but then the hair will go a bit more like that, and I have like a triangle, yellow triangle here. I'm nearly done, like many of my projects. I have to finish this part of her face, the eyebrow, then I have a few rows for her front. No, front is to do that. I can't remember the word to do this, to talk about this part of her face. Well, and then the fluffy hair, and then I'll make like squares in yellow, but I have this amount of yarn left, and I've been using it double, and I've been using it double from the same yarn. I've been looking around everywhere to see if I had more of this cotton, but it's a very old stash. This white cotton, this, it was in my mother's stash for more than 20 years, and she gave it to me like 5 or 6 years ago, and I didn't know what to do with it. It was a shawl, so I unraveled the shawl, and I'm using it double. So I'm very happy about all those projects because I'm using very old yarn. This comes from a sweater that I made for my daughter 2 years ago, and it's cotton from Katia. This I have enough. So I don't know what to do because I have very little left to do on her face, but if I run out of yarn, it's going to be, I mean, it's not beautiful, but it's going to be very ugly because I looked in my stash and I have only like very, very white cotton. This is more like off-white. So I think I'm a bit scared to go on because I'm playing yarn chicken. So I think I'm going to finish the bag. Anyway, I'm going to be stuck in a very short time because I have to block them, and we are in the middle of the winter and it's not drying. So I have 2 square drying in my next to the fire right now, but it's very slow. So, and I have 24 square to dry, so I think I will crochet that after. Even if I'm stuck, I have to finish the eye. I cannot. I mean, forehead. Her forehead can be smaller, but this part has to be the same color. So I have to do like 2 more rows to finish her head. And then I don't really know because I'm making this up, but it's very fun. And even if it's a bit weird and scrappy, she loves it. So, but my children, they are very knit-worthy. So whatever I make for them, they're happy. So I have to then for the bag I have to buy I want to try to put something inside so that I can really use it as a bag and not a bag to put yarn in it. Sorry. So I really love the idea of knitting cushion. I saw a very nice cushion in the Brooke Willow podcast. Her name is Anna. She made a beautiful cushion with houses. So I really like this project. I'm not going to start it right away because I already have a pattern in mind. I bought more of this and one color of this to make a crochet pillow that I'll show you. I can't remember the name, I haven't bought the pattern yet. I'll show a picture for you on the screen. So this is my next crochet pattern. I have the pastel t-shirt top to finish, and so the house pillow will wait because I have so much knitting and crochet idea that, you know, I have so much yarn, so I'm not buying yarn even though I really want to. I want to do the Whitmore cardigan in purple. I want to do the Birkin sweater. I want to make the Vertices Unite shawl from Stephen West. I want to do the half and half triangle wrap from Pearl. I already have the yarn, it's already caked, it's waiting for me. I have yarn for all of that. I have the pattern for all of that. So I just have to knit it. But I'm quite fine about having 5 work in progress because they are very different. I have a sweater, a cardigan, a bag, a pair of socks. So it's not waiting on my mind. Sometimes I feel like finishing a granny square, so sometimes I add a few rows to my husband's sock, and that's it. It makes me very happy. I have an idea of a shawl in my mind, but I don't want to write a pattern or anything. But it's a bit like the pressed flower shawl from Amy Christopher, but in my head the flowers are smaller. I draw them on my computer like last year or 2 years ago, but I don't know which technique would be better. If it would look more like what I have in my head if I use crochet or if I knit. It's true that I've done more crochet shawl than knitted shawl. I only have 1 knitted shawl, and I did like 3 or 4 crochet shawl, not for me, so I don't have them, for friends. But then my idea of the shawl I have in my head, the fabric is full. It's not like a half granny, a square type of shawl with holes. I think the knitting technique would allow to have a tighter fabric, but at the same time I don't know how to make the flower. So maybe mosaic, but I'm not good at mosaic. Or maybe add the flower after, but add flowers to so my idea is to make a black shawl with very small pink and green flower, like that. Not this pink, even though I think I'll have enough if I want to, but I had more pink lying around, old stash. It's always the same idea. I want to use old stash, So I have a bag of black yarn because I unraveled very old project, and I have I have a bag full of black yarn. I didn't try to make anything last summer because I already had too much project. Now it's too dark to knit black yarn or crochet black yarn, so I think I'll try something this summer. So I'm thinking of buying Amy Christopher pattern and make it because it's beautiful, but also to see if this technique would work. I don't want to sell a pattern or to, it's just for me. I have an idea of something I would like to wear and I want to see if I can make it. I don't want to become a pattern designer or anything like that. So I guess it's okay to look at the pattern, even if it's a bought pattern, if you only make something for you. So it's in the air. I'm going to stop because I'm coughing a lot. I hope you had a great holiday. I hope you could rest and spend time with your loved ones. I hope that this new year 2024 is treating you okay. I'm just trying to get by one day after the other. I find this months of the year pretty hard, but you know. So I'm going to leave you now. My youngest daughter is at a birthday party. My older is at dance class, and so I have a bit of peaceful time. I'm going to go downstairs and knit by the fire, and I'll see you soon. Bye.